Come on now. Come on now. Evil Genuine told her, I need you to buy me some time. And don't forget what I taught you and your sister. Uppercut, bob and weave, hook. Okay. Uppercut, bob and weave, hook. Okay, they never see the uppercut coming. They never do. They never see the uppercut coming. And you bob and weave just in case she starts swinging at you, and then you, okay, right, left, left, right, okay.
Lawful wedded husband.
To be my
Routine. Not but routine's hard.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I baptized myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Baby, we is here to talk what beyond the gates. Let me tell y'all something. I feel bad for our girl Chelsea. Okay, I feel bad for our girl Chelsea. She all locked up with that crazy lady Allison. And let me tell you something. Allison and let us know that she's been stalking Chelsea for years now, baby. She's been stalking Chelsea for years now. It was not a coincidence that, you know, Allison and her husband have met up with Chelsea. It was not a coincidence. It wasn't. She's been stalking her for years, since Chelsea first made her social media. That's how long she's been stalking our good sis Chelsea. And I was like, I doubt that she's been stalking Chelsea since she made social media. I bet you she saw Chelsea in a magazine, or she saw Chelsea out somewhere one day and was really into her based off of her look and started having a parasocial relationship with her, because that's exactly what this is. It's a parasocial relationship that has gone too far, and now it's slipped into the real world and it's no longer in your own little mind, and now she thinks that her and Chelsea are meant to be together. She's crazy. Like, she was listening into Madison and Chelsea's conversation when Chelsea was telling Madison about her Milan trip and everything that happened in Milan, and we heard that conversation. She was listening to that, and I said, I bet you, since she knows where the studio is and she's been following Chelsea for a while, she was outside them doors listening and watching when Madison and Chelsea first consummated that relationship and got down for the first time in the living spaces. Okay, living spaces. I bet you she was there. She is a nutcase. She was like, oh, I got this at Uptown. I got your favorite food. I know everything. I know your favorite color. I know why it's your favorite color. I know your grandmother gave you a dress and it was this blue. And I know everything. We were meant to be. And I know that once we got Meredith, first of all, her name is Madison, yo raggedy heifer. Okay? Just raggedy. Once we got her out the way, you would love me again. And Chelsea's like, you don't love me. You are obsessed with me. You are a crazy, psychotic bitch. She called Chelsea ungrateful, but bitch, why would I be ungrateful? You kidnapped her on the day of her launch. And when Chelsea said that, she was like, well, you know, Van Gogh, he sold more paintings when he was dead. I'm not going to unalive you, but it's just like you ruined her launch because you decided to kidnap her. What the fuck's wrong with you? Then proceeded to tell Chelsea, oh, I've covered all my tracks, okay? I created this fan named Edie who, you know, if they thought it was me, they're going to be thrown off the set. And I'm really good at what I do. And it's just like, you're not good at what you do because, baby, you don't know. We got I Spy Private Eye, super sleuth named Kat over here. And one person she don't really play about outside of her mama is Chelsea, because her and Chelsea are like this, okay? They could have been sisters. They're cousins, but they was raised, they tight like that, okay? Best friends, cousins, sisters, by soul, family, business partners. You ain't ready for that type of time. Kat is on the case. And then obviously you don't know who her father is. You might think you know who her family is, but you don't know who these people are. They coming for your ass, Allison. You crazy heifer. That wench is crazy. Well, I knew that wench was crazy when she was popping up everywhere and talking about, oh, my husband popped me in the eye, but I don't want to tell nobody. I don't want to call the police. I don't want to get the lawyer. I don't trust her. Where is the husband? Is he gonna pop out the closet, going to the crossroads, or we're just gonna see the body? Where's the man? Where's that man at? What happened to him? Baby, Chelsea is disassociating, and as a person who knows how to disassociate so much, and as a person who goes into the daydreams because the outside world sometimes is just too much, Chelsea is disassociating. And Chelsea's conscience and her knowledge is popping up as different family members. It started with Danny, then Kat, then Evil Genu no, then Kat, then Anita, then Evil Genuine, and then Madison. The consensus across all of them is you know how to handle her. You play nice with her because ultimately that is how you're going to get the hell up out of there, and that is how you're going to save your own life. But you need to know everything she knows, and she don't need to know what you know or what you're capable of. So play her like a goddamn fiddle. Okay, that is the consensus amongst everybody. Cat version of it, she was like, girl, I'm still confused on you and your freaky ways not knowing how to pick a lock. Come on now. Come on now. Evil Genuine told her, I need you to buy me some time. And don't forget what I taught you and your sister. Uppercut, bob and weave, hook. Okay. Uppercut, bob and weave, hook. Okay, they never see the uppercut coming. They never do. They never see the uppercut coming. And you bob and weave just in case she starts swinging at you, and then you, okay, right, left, left, right. Okay, hit her with it. Let me tell you something, Chelsea. You know you got the skills. You got the you got the know-how. You just gotta be ready to implement it. I was telling her play nice with the crazy lady, but if she don't want to play nice with the crazy lady, I get it. I wouldn't play nice with that hoe neither. She kidnapped you and ruined your good time. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, when she told Chelsea, come eat, I got wine, I got food, Chelsea threw that wine glass after the toasted to a crazy bitch, threw the wine in her face, and then flipped the goddamn table. Everything was on the floor. I was like, Chelsea, wake it up, wake it up. And Miss Anita had to tell Chelsea, you being famous is not the reason this crazy woman is after you. So don't ever let her make you think that's what this is. It's never about that. Y'all want to know how the family was able to figure out something was going on with Chelsea? Because Chelsea's phone was still at the place. Chelsea's phone was still at the studio slash apartment slash business space that her and Kat share together. That is how they knew something was wrong, because Chelsea won't leave that phone. They got a codependent relationship, and they've seen her jump over a couch, a table, to get to that phone. So now they're like, okay, we on the track, we on the scent. Kat and Jacob working together. They down at the studio, and Kat is like, oh my god, I touched everything. I should have worn gloves. I should have did this, and it's just like, it's not your fault. Ultimately, they're gonna have to exclude your prints anyway because you live and work there. So it wouldn't have been an issue. And because Kat has the password to Chelsea's phone, she's able to get into it. At first, she was like, you can't let them take the phone. But then she remembered she had Chelsea's tablet, and the tablet is connected to the phone. So everything y'all see, the forensics is seeing on the phone, Kat can see on the tablet. And she gave the passwords to Nicole, so Nicole is looking. Mind you, Nicole is at the house, and she's calling Martin because Martin is at the country club with Sabbatical. Sabbatical got a little boy that's sniffing around her, and Martin is a little hesitation, and he's like, I don't know about this. And then with everything going on with Chelsea, he just want to keep her safe, he just want to keep her protected. But Martin is down there, so Kat has to tell Nicole to call Martin, and to tell Martin to cancel the launch, and then tell everybody what's going on. That way they get more eyes looking out for Chelsea and making sure that she's okay and she's brought back home safe and sound. Madison over here losing her goddamn mind, and Madison tells them about Allison and everything that was going on with Allison and how she kept popping up and so on and so forth. So they believe her, which is a good thing. And now everybody is, focusing on that aspect. Now, at some point, the whole Edie of it all that Allison set up came to, be, but Madison was like, no, it's not it. That's not her. It's got to be Allison. It's got to be Allison. And Kat was like, this profile was made a month ago. And Brennan was like, that would make no sense. Anybody who was really a Chelsea fan would have been like years. It would have taken years. So now they know very much. So we focusing on Allison. She not as smart as she thought she was. Evil Genuine gets called because he texted Danny asking where Chelsea was. He was at the launch. And Danny called him because she needed to tell him she's worried about her baby. And when he calls back because he missed the call, he's like, listen, everybody getting a little antsy. You need to come down here before they start breaking these cases, stealing these purses. And she had to tell him, our daughter is missing. What do you mean? Our daughter is missing and her phone is still at home. Oh, okay, I'm gonna come handle that. So he pull up to the Dupree family house, and he like, what's going on? So she runs it down to him, and he's like, I'm gonna get our girl back. She was like, I need you to do whatever you need to do. He was like, do you trust me to fix it? She was like, yes. He was like, are the handcuffs off? She said, yes. I need you to go scorched earth if you have to. Baby, Allison just don't know. They finna wreck shop on her entire life. They got the F, the B, and the I a part of it. Jacob is on the case. Boy Scout and Cat Super Sleuth. oh, you don't want none of these problems. And Evil Genuine is here. And they finna call Andre to come down for the press conference so they could get Chelsea's face out there more and offer a reward to anybody who was gonna help with a tip to get Chelsea back home. Oh, y'all not ready for this. And baby, I know at some point, because Miss Anita is still in the outfit that she was supposed to wear to the launch. At some point, Wiggy Wonder is gonna come over there fooling with them people, and that is when, in the midst of all of this craziness going on with Chelsea being gone, that's when she's gonna get carried out that house. Where the hell is Crewneck Ted at? You're needed. Baby, this is mess. This is pure foolishness. Somebody go get Chelsea. Somebody. Okay, everybody's stressed out. And what was said about Kat not liking other women? Huh? Because her and Allison seem to be tagged. Not Allison. Her and Madison seem to be tag teaming this situation when it comes to finding our good sis Chelsea. Stop playing with me.